So to make it super simple, I want to show and share with you the ROI method in this kind of nuclear effect paradigm, okay? So we have relevancy, we have omnipresence, and we have intimacy. Now think about this. The whole point of being able to be relevant at the right time and at the right place, being able to be omnipresent and top of mind of those people, is to create this situation where we create a small pond in which you're ultra relevant within. So think about this. Think about being a celebrity to a small group of people and being able to essentially hack Inception, those people so they look up to you. And then being intimate with them and creating vulnerability, authenticity, and of course connection, conversation with them. See, this is the most amazing way to be able to take a very, very small market, become the most relevant inside, being able to walk into a room and having those 1,000 people, 2,000 people look up to you, because guess what? 7-figure and 8-figure businesses aren't built on having to have millions of people look up to them. They're built for you of being able to serve on a higher level to a small number of people. And this is what I believe is the easiest way of being able to build a very successful business, as well as being able to build an audience that looks up to you in this massive way of being able to take your unfair advantage, your skills and your talents and your expertise, and being able to merge them together, allowing you to have massive impact in the lives of your customers. So let's go through this. This just gets me so excited because this is the missing piece. This is the so-called secret that the marketers have always wanted to sell you, because there's no tactics, there's no strategies inside of this. This is just a simple framework of how human beings, just how me and you interact in our world. The behavioral side of who we are is this. So relevancy, omnipresence, intimacy. Relevancy is this. Relevancy is being able to have the right messaging, the right offer, and the right positioning. Knowing exactly what message is going to be able to hit the right person at the right time in the right mindset. Ensuring that the offer that you have or offers that you have are relevant to the messaging you have. And then the fact that you are looked at as a celebrity inside of your niche. If somebody looks up to you and you no longer are a pair or a supplier, but you are a celebrity to them, it changes the entire game. So that is relevancy. And the beautiful side is this idea behind relevancy. I started it 4 years ago with calling it the SSF method, the sidewalk, slow lane, fast lane. And that's turned into this methodology that's been now used by tens of thousands of entrepreneurs. And now I'm saying, hey, listen, this is one piece of the puzzle. Now let's amplify it. And the amplifier is omnipresence. See, if you're just relevant once, the chances of someone being able to buy from you are very small. We then need to ensure that we're at the right time, the right frequency, and then of course the right platform. So think about it this way. If I am relevant to you, well, I may be relevant to you, but you may be in the back of an Uber. You may be in bed. You may have had that moment of click, of the eureka moment, but that pain or problem that you're having has to go into almost inception inside of your brain, seeing something over and over and over again, but seeing the right things at the right time. Remember, there's pain and problem, there's methodology, there's authority, there's solution, there's multiple ways, multiple specific pieces of content, little levers that we must click perfectly at the right time in this nuanced way to be able to take complete strangers and make them feel as if they've always known us. Being able to make them see us as the relevant person, the relevant company for, of course, their problem, allowing them to see that we are the elixir in the journey, the hero's journey that they're currently going through. And so that's omnipresence. And the last part is intimacy. And intimacy is the ability to be upfront and close, being able to feel connected and interconnected with other human beings. That is what we want. We don't really want automation. We don't really want bots. We do it because we think we need to scale. We do it because we think that we need to kind of, scale this huge company. I did it. I had all the funnels and all these different types of things. But intimacy is about conversation. It's about personalization. It's about being able to serve people on a higher level. Because I believe that transformation comes through intimacy. Because intimacy requires the customization, the ability to see where someone is to and then be able to bring them where they're supposed to be. And then, of course, we connect that with authenticity and transparency, what the world wants. Nobody wants to look through their Instagram and see the sports cars anymore. They just want what they really want, which is the freedom to live their life the way they want to. And most of us, we are the part, a little piece of the elixir of being able to help them get where they're to. So this is the ROI method. And when you kind of add these three pieces together, you get what we always wanted in marketing. We wanted to be able to have the perfect price, being able to actually have customers that can afford us. We want to be able to have the perfect clients, people that can really actually work with us. And then further than that, we want connection. So we want to work with people that we truly believe in, that we truly actually wake up in the morning and say, you know what, not only am I making money, not only am I actually changing the world and the fabric of the world, but I'm actually changing those lives in which I'm actually working with. We feel interconnected and we're not just waking up to make a dollar. We don't have a job. Rather, as entrepreneurs, we have the ability to change everything. So here's the thing. If you get relevancy, omnipresence, and intimacy together, you create what I'm calling the nuclear effect. Your ability to go into any niche where you are and blow yourself or your company up as the celebrity inside of that niche, allowing you to create a small pond in which you are the big fish, allowing you to create massive profit potential without having to break the bank. Because the beautiful part is you don't have to spend a lot of money to be able to make this work. When you have a small pond, you don't have to take your content and put it out to 100,000 people. When you have a small pond, they start to get to know you every single day. When you dominate their newsfeed, when you are always on their screen as they're scrolling, almost again, inception hacking their mind, showing them that they need you, we create a nuclear effect that allows us to exponentially grow, allowing us to take our small pond and grow it and grow it and grow it and grow it, allowing us to do the same for our profits and for our audience building. And so this is kind of the epitome of everything that we've ever wanted to do in our marketing. The problem has always been we try to do one more the other piece. You know, if we're only relevant, we become the marketing nobody, right? So we become sort of the person where, you know, we're greatly relevant for one little thing, but then they forget about us. And then if we're omnipresent, we kind of are like a mosquito, right? We're like a mosquito. And so we are everywhere and annoying, but nobody knows how to do business with us. And then finally, of course, if we just have intimacy, well, you know the person that's always a sob story on your Facebook newsfeed. You don't want to be that, but in nuance, in creation of these three things coming together, we create this nuclear effect. And now this nuclear effect allows us to do this. There's three currencies. There's money, there's relationships, and audience. Now, most of us hustle towards to get one, all right? Most of us in society hustle to get money, okay? Now, inside of your business, you probably have a little bit of money, a little bit of revenue coming in the door, and you probably have a little bit of audience, okay? It's a little tiny bit of audience, and you also probably have some good relationships, some people that look up to you, that are peers inside of your industry of what you're doing. But because more than likely, you're actually really good at what you do. What the nuclear effect allows us to do when we implement the ROI method inside of our business, this allows us to build excess in all three pieces. Our money allows us to build audience. Audience allows us to build relationships. Relationships allows us to build audience. Audience allows us to build financial capital and profit. And they essentially interconnect, giving you the ability to have all three currencies in abundance, being able to take you out of scarcity. And when this happens, when the next financial crash happens, it doesn't matter because you have all three currencies in excess. And so the marketing method of being able to be relevant, omnipresent, and intimate allows you to create this nuclear effect of exponential growth in your business and actually keep the three core assets that are needed. Because I know when I was almost $1 million in debt just 4 years ago, I had none of these three. And over the past 3 or 4 years, I have aggressively grown all three. And that's why I believe this is so incredibly impactful for you. So listen, if this resonates, if this makes sense, all right, if this really, really makes sense, I have the relevancy engine, which is almost an accelerator for the ROI methodology. So we, in less than 90 days, with my team and myself, we mentor you through bringing your business to where you are right now, to being able to have relevancy, omnipresence, and intimacy inside of your business, allowing you to access the nuclear effect faster than you would ever be able to doing it yourself. And yes, this comes in the fact of looking at your offers and looking at your positioning and helping you ensure your business makes sense, helping you with your content distribution, your content strategy, helping you with your omnipresence and intimacy and how to sell, and being able to ensure that your marketing message is dominant inside of what you are trying to sell. But in less than 90 days, it's our high-level way of being able to help you do that. So if you want to be able to do that, click the button above below. See if you are a fit, if you qualify, and if you do, submit an application. I would love to see if we can help you implement the nuclear effect inside of your business, inside of your life, allowing you to build the 3 core assets: money, relationships, and audience. Scott Oldford here, and today I'm just so excited that both of us get to utilize this to create the impact and the freedom that we want in our world as well as our business. I'll see you soon.